Daniel and I are out in an area we burned a couple of months ago, and I personally was on this side of fire. This was just covered with hardwood leaves and hardwood saplings, so I burnt this area pretty hot once I had the fire in control right behind me to set back those hardwood saplings. And today when I'm walking through here, I just saw clasping Venus looking glass. A lot of people just call it bellflower, that's what I call it. And deer just browsing the heck out of it. I just want to take a moment. This is what happens if you burn in an area to get a good burn. You have a lot of different species. Guys, there's, I don't know, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 species right here. Some of them will be highly attractive to deer, but unlike some forage plants you may put in your food plot, a lot of these species are palatable for a week or two, and then they're flower and die or whatever, and another one will come on. So right now, this bellflower is obviously very palatable to deer. It's young, fresh growth. I haven't tested this one. I'll pull some samples, send it to Ward Lab, but I'm sure it's extremely high in protein and other nutrients because deer are selecting it. Remember, deer are very selective feeders, little narrow nose to get just exactly what they want, unlike a cow or a bigger animal that just says, give me more, give me more. And then right behind Daniel here, well, right here is an oak sapling. And if you look at the stump, you know, it was an inch or two, and you can tell, man, I smoked it. I got it super hot. But you don't kill the underground portion. So in a dormant season burn, all those carbohydrates are down the root system. And where there was one stem, I'm not going to count, but there's 15 or 20 new stems coming on, and they browsed the heck out of that. Mississippi State talks about that a lot, being a mineral stump, because you've got an older tree, you know, 10 years old, whatever it was, and all of a sudden it's just feeding a foot of growth. So that content tends to be really high in mineral and protein content. So just in a couple steps right here, some really good deer groceries, and I hope this encourages you to do some native habitat management.